Alright. We got another game for you here today, and this is when we were doing the A to Z challenge. Sorry, let me do one thing here. I know you're all here for quality entertainment, but to be honest with you, sometimes I am not the most high quality person, and that's actually what I really enjoy about myself. I enjoy the weirdness, the oddness, the stupidity of some of my strategies. They are absolute poop lord most of the time, and that is exactly what I'm here to display today. We are doing the A to Z challenge, and this is just a little taste of what is to come in this challenge. I'll be making a full video of all the different kind of like combined and stuff. Though that being said, I'm missing Ethiopians because I didn't record during that one, so maybe I have to do the same thing that I'm doing for this game, because this game I also didn't. You get the basic idea. I'll make another video that is kind of a compilation of all the experiences I've had doing the A to Z challenge. Now, the A to Z challenge, TC drop challenge, has been so much fun, and the reason it's been particularly fun for me is because I thought we were going to drop elo. I thought we were going to go from like 1500 elo all the way down to 1200 elo, but it turns out we've been rising in elo, because that's a normal thing to TC drop with non-Persians and get higher elos than you were ever expecting to get. What elo am I at now? I'm about 1600 elo. I've actually broke the 1600 elo mark, TC dropping with civs that you're not supposed to TC drop with. And I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. I believe this game was played at 1580 or 1590 or something in that nature. Like, my opponent, Maja, is no slouch. Conventionally speaking, they do a really good job. So a couple of things that we do is we do 6 onto food, then a whole bunch onto wood. We're stocking up additional wood because we have to win the TC fight. We scout around with our scout to see which way is the best way to go, and there we going. And then we're just going to absolutely batter down those paper thin walls and drop a TC on his face, preferably. And it might seem difficult, but it's actually not that hard. The build is really simple. The walls just absolutely crumble. Oh, you went for a secondary gate? Doesn't even matter. We just drop anyway. We're Indians, and he's palisade walling. Now, I think one thing, oh my god, look how close this is. This is definitely completely in range, and I realized that it was completely in range, and I didn't know what to do at this point. All I need to make sure is that this goes up, sacrificing the scout for a little bit less HP. We're trying to pull the weak ones away, and hopefully getting this up. I mean, if we lose some of them, we lose some of them. People in the Discord at this point, or sorry, I should say the stream, were saying like, what the are you doing? Why is this a thing? And I was just like, things are things. Things are things. Now, the way people defend oftentimes is they go for a tower, but that is a quite poorly placed tower in my opinion. Yes, it will range me, but we can also range that tower with our villagers, and we're slowly just going to be taking it down to the best of our ability. Even walking around to try and block it. He was not garrisoned in his TC, and I know that he cannot repair it due to the fact that my TC is right next to his TC. Ooh, that was a mouthful. Okay, so this villager is an absolute goner over here at this point. She cannot be saved, although she is still doing work on this tower. This tower going down would be absolutely wonderful. Look at this guy, absolute champion, just dropping off that sheep like it's nooting. We actually have the villager advantage, and he is creating militia, which is fine by me. We're walking around to see where we can possibly do damage. We want to keep him off of wood so that there's no possible way that he can repair it. Not that there really would be a possible way for him to repair this due to the fact that it's right next to my TC, and if he went for the repairs, then we would simply just absolutely demolish him. He's still firing from the tower though, which is kind of interesting in itself, but yada 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 blah blah. Take everything down that you possibly can. Take this down, take that down, take absolutely everything down that you possibly can. And you know what? We have enough wood. We don't even care. Drop it on this, make it difficult for him to get wood, take down the tower, do a whole bunch of silly, goofy stuff, and just believe. Bravery is key. I was going to try and wall him in, like drill time style, but obviously that wasn't going to work due to the fact that he can just delete this wall and run away. We are trying to get as many kills as we possibly can. Got a woman there. He doesn't have a TC at the moment, and I don't think he has enough wood at this moment as well to construct an additional TC. So all of these things are quite favorable. We realize that that tower is somewhat undefended. Or did he actually? No, he has to construct a lumber camp. All this time, we still have a total of 5 on food, and because we're Indians, we actually get the bonus where our villagers are slightly discounted. Yeah, it's stupid. It's silly. It's a thing that we're doing. Also, I just realized that Mike Mangadai said morning, so morning to you. I'm doing casting and streaming now at the same time, but what an absolute WTF this game turned into. Now, ain't nobody wants to see a whole bunch of yada yada blah blah, so let's just fast forward it. Let's see what happens. We're microing weak villagers away to make sure that we are winning the engages, and winning the engages we most certainly are. He's now collected enough wood to construct a TC. You can see that he's looking for a place to drop a TC. Really unlucky for him that he's not finding any good TC spots. I don't know how he got these sheep. Did he like bring these all the way from his base? Sure. We're still fighting every individual one, and the funny part is this guy actually has lower HP than that woman, but whatever. It's fine. Villager micro at this point is not the highest from either of us, but what I do know is that we have approximately 11 villagers up on him, and his number is only decreasing. I thought for sure, because I didn't actually scout what this was, that he was taking wood from a TC over here. I probably should have realized better, because his TC is actually going up, down, below. But man, you know what? What are these guys doing over here? That's hilarious. I didn't even realize. Okay, there's a sneak lumber camp over here. That's just a thing that I didn't realize or had scouted at. Oh my god. See, I was looking where he was chopping wood, like everywhere on the map, but I did not realize because that is like the one area that I have dark. So now we run over. We want to drop the TC over here. Where is he? Where is he? I'm thinking to myself. Oh well. We just gotta get eco going, get stuff popping, walking around. Ooh, run into a wolf, and then all of a sudden we see his entire micro base. We're now seeing all these. You can actually see these farms, I don't think. And yep, we certainly realize that that TC is killing that dude. Oof, ouch. So I'm thinking to myself, like, where do I drop this? Actually, he's put himself in this like precarious situation in which I can probably wall him in, is what I was thinking. So that's actually exactly what we're going to do in this game. Fight, 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 fight. He's producing scouts to try and counter. I think scouts are probably the worst against villagers because they have to get into close range. Look at this. Even using the hill bonus. 1500 elo, man. We're not giving this guy a flippin' inch, except this base over here that he has secretly constructed in the back. It's fine. Don't worry about it. He also has enough wood to construct another TC, but he is choosing to repair. I figured what we could do is simply just mass up a huge ball of villagers, and even if he's constructing scouts, which he is, we'll still be able to take that engage simply because we outnumber him so much. We're also just chasing down random villagers over here, and we are still up 11 vills total. Also probably should have walled this little section in over here, and there we go. He's like, let me out. No, you will not be let out. Quick walls, quick walls. This TC is going down, even though we are targeting the wrong buildings, just poop lord things with his poop lord friends. I think we actually construct another house over here to funnel it more towards the TC, double walling everything. This guy is now part of the wall. I don't know why he's a part of the wall, but he is indeed part of the wall. I was wondering whether or not he was out of wood, and indeed he is. He has spent way too much wood repairing this, and this is eventually going to go down, especially if we just grab all of our boys and girls and just send them over to destroy. Oh, it just went down naturally. Here we go. Welcome to the Thunderdome. He has like 5 scouts. We absolutely don't care. Target the scouts first. Murder, murder, murder. Kill, 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 kill. Oh man. And I think we actually, yeah, we did something sneaky here. So we actually removed additional villagers than what we actually required. That way, it makes it seem like, because the flag is still on there, that we have it fully garrisoned. But obviously we only actually have 1 villager in there. That's just so that we can take better engages over here. That scout really running around, trying to get aggro from other villagers. Not going to work. We're increasing our villager lead. He's desperately trying to buy stuff, trying to make more scouts. It's not going to matter. We outnumber him too significantly in this fight. And we're going to absolutely clear everything here. Down to his last 10 filth. Don't let that last one live. Yeah, I was like, what? So I'm like, okay, this is clearly GG at this point, right? I mean, like, how could it possibly not be GG? Fascinating game, sir. Yeah, thank you, sir. I quite enjoyed this game, to be honest with you. So I'm booming, boom, 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 booming, like booming. He actually is going to make like sneak stuff over here at a certain point, which we probably should have realized. And he's just sure. We have 18 population on this dude. I guess less because we have to go feudal. But he's still trying. I mean, you gotta give the guy kudos. And sure, if you want to try, that's fine. But he was a salty boy and actually wanted to end up wasting my time, which we'll see in just a succulent second. Figured out that he was over here with a scout. I wasn't too concerned about what he had. He did have quite a bit at this point though, 26 villagers versus my 37. He was also harassing a little bit with some of his scouts, which I guess he produced forward over here because I don't see any other stables that he has. But ultimately at the end of the day, this game is over. We are about to hit castle age. We're about to drop a castle on this guy's face. And in addition to that, we're going to be producing camels. I was going to make knights, and then I realized that I'm Indians. So, yeah, this was absolutely brutal one right here. This castle just ranges all of his farms, and at this point, he must know that this game is over. However, does he resign? No. He keeps playing. He keeps going. Why? Take your time. I mean, cool, man, like, whatever. When people do this stuff to me, though, I just kind of have fun with it. I just kind of enjoy it, and I kind of start playing Sim Simulator. So we're now going to look around for where he is. Sure enough, we find him over here. And actually later on, I think we find him over here as well. Yeah, we didn't actually know about these 2 villagers. We could not see that, but we actually do get spies and realize by means of getting spies that it's more expensive than we actually thought it was. Yada, yada, yada. So that means it's not his only villager. So you can actually determine exactly how much pop your opponent has in Imperial Age, which is always a trick that I forget about. Like, you can literally just go to your castle, hover over spies, and figure out exactly how many villagers your opponent does have. There's 1,000. Here we go. Mass evacuation. Mass evacuation. Oh yeah, we also built a little 105 over here because I felt like that was appropriate. Getting heavy camel. Getting spies, now realizing that he is over here as well. That's not good. Definitely going to have to kill that. Now, the most amazing thing is actually yet still to happen. So we construct this wonderful monument in his honor over here. We obviously kill these guys. We get Imperial Camel, and we put a little exclamation mark after it, and all of a sudden, the dude comes back. I was gonna actually kill him here with just villagers because it seemed like an appropriate end to this game. And as I am destroying this final wall with villagers, making a nice little picture over here with the 105 exclamation mark. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Take down all the walls. I don't know why we wanted to take down all the walls. Still here? And I was like so surprised. So he wanted to play another game, but he couldn't play another game because he was stuck in this game with me. Made you a picture, sure. And he resigns. Absolutely hilarious. Let's quickly take a look at the statistics. We might as well. This is played at 1580 ELO, which is insane to me. We didn't have any military all throughout. All of those scouts that he had just in that huge fight. And then after that, he tried to harass with some scouts, but it was way, way, way too late. We had Spearman out. We were Castle Age already. I mean, the game was honestly over as soon as we hit feudal already, but he couldn't just give it to us. The resources collected, kind of funny as well. Who needs resources when you have TC drops? And with that, thanks for walking. Keep walking. Don't let your memes just be dreams.